Good morning. My presentation on UU114, it's on question 4. It's on foreign investment in the South Pacific. Um, just a little bit introduction about the foreign investment in the South Pacific. The foreign investment, it plays a crucial role in the economic development of the South Pacific countries in the recent years. There has been a significant increase in foreign investors choosing to invest in the South Pacific region. When we look at the reasons why foreign investment in the South Pacific, um, why they have been chosen in the South Pacific is because of the locations and the resources and the potential and how the economic stability was in the South Pacific. Um, uh, when we look at the location, the South Pacific region is strategically located between Asia and Australia. So it makes it attractive that the investment destination for the foreign investors. They look to expand their market reach in the South Pacific country. When we look at the resources, it's about the natural resources. South Pacific countries are rich in natural resources such as when we look at forestry, fisheries, and minerals. There were things that make them attractive for the investment opportunities for foreign investors. Um, Yet, when I read inside the Finney S. Yamsiraj Raj site, the thing that I abstract from the reading is achieving sustained high rates of economic growth in the Pacific countries has proved incredibly challenging despite many being enriched in natural resources. Receiving high levels of foreign and being open to external trade, the economic growth rates of Pacific Island countries, they are the lowest and the most volatile of groups of developing countries. Yes, so we moved on to the potential of tourism in the South Pacific. The South Pacific region is known as its pristine beaches. We have vibrant culture and we have unique biodiversity. It makes it more popular tourist destination. Foreign investors see potential in investing in tourism infrastructure and services. Yes, that's one. Um, when we move down to economical stability, many South Pacific countries have stable political environments and growing economics, providing a conducive environment for foreign investment. So that's the 4 points I would like to share. The reasons why the foreign investors want to um, develop in what comes to develop in the South Pacific. When we look at the benefits to host the Pacific countries, we talk about economic growth and the infrastructure development, and yes, and the transfer of knowledge and skills um, to help the workforces in the South Pacific and diversification economy. Yes, so I've been putting out 4 points here. So when we look at economic growth, foreign investment brings in capital We say the technology and expertise of leading to economic growth and job creation in the South Pacific countries. We come down to infrastructure development. Foreign investors often invest in infrastructure projects such as we have telecommunications, um, transportation, energy, improving all the overall infrastructure of the host of the Pacific countries. Um, as we can see, um, when I read inside the reading from Kenny A, I structured out that our findings show that the Pacific Island countries have a business environment that is much better than the average of the low and middle income category of countries, but fall short to that of New Zealand. Our analysis revealed some significant and achievements in various countries. For example, the the cost of business startup procedures in many times low in some than those of the other Pacific Island countries, and that Kiribati, Samoa, Solomon Island, and Vanuatu made the most significant progress in terms of reducing the cost of business to start up procedures. So, yeah, when we talk about the foreign, the infrastructure development in the South Pacific and in those countries, another point that I wanna share is that with transfer of knowledge and skills, foreign investors bring in new technologies and management practices in a workplace or helping to enhance the skills and capabilities of the local workforce in the South Pacific. Yes. So we have diversifications of economy. Foreign investment help to diversify the economy of the host Pacific countries, reducing dependence on single industry or sector that we learn about the investment in the South Pacific. That's what I can share. For my conclusion, is that foreign investment in the South Pacific region is driven by the strategic location such as natural resources, tourism potential, and economic stability. So host Pacific countries benefit from foreign investment through economic growth, infrastructure development, transfer of knowledge and skills, and diversification of the economy. Yes. So the gains from I've been reading from the Jaya Raman site. The gains from the FDI include only creation of employment in those sectors which attracted overseas investors, but also of additional employment opportunity in salary sectors which are supportive in all production and oriented activities in the economy. Um, so my reference from this presentation is just based on the three references which was on my the reading on my question 4, uh, which is on foreign investment in the South Pacific. Thank you for listening. That's all I have to share.